Hey, this is the final go over of one of the groups for World Open War, and this is Group D. So let's go and see what Group D is doing. Now, the first group that we have in Group D is the Spanish group. That's the Spain Team 1, the Spanish Legion, and I'm guessing that the team captain will be Achilles. So this is one to watch because they've won all the WTCs. They are very, very good. So they're bringing a German list, which I'm guessing is Achilles. He often does this. 16 order dice, so right on the buck. Waffen SS Lieutenant, Chaplain, Veteran Chaplain. Look at that, 30 points for a Veteran Chaplain. I'm not sure why. Inexperienced Lieutenant Waffen SS with 2 models. SS Cavalry with Panzerfaust and SMGs, so I'm guessing they are on foot and not mounted, even though they're a cavalry squad. Strafbat, 10 men, SMGs, Panzerfaust, Shirkers. Again, something that we've seen the Spanish do. They'll put gear on Strafbats, even though they're Shirkers, and there's all these different disadvantages to doing it. Infiltration squad, yeah, this is Achilles. These are just very cool because you can't shoot at them, so they're very survivable. Strafbats, again, Shirkers, Panzerfaust, SMGs, and then the Ibn Emil Pioneers. That's the Pioneers that shoot with a +1 to hit. Very, very dangerous. Yeah. LMG team, 3 men, sniper team, regular, medium mortar, inexperienced, AT rifle, definitely Achilles. Flak Zwilling, lovely. Panzer 250/9 and a Panzer 3 darker. Yeah. Again, this is one of those where you look at the list and you think, okay, they've got some good units. It's maybe nothing special, but in the hands of a player like Achilles, this is terrifying. He's really, really good. The list is ordinary, but damn, the Spanish can do stuff. So it'll be interesting to see if I'm right, and that is Achilles bringing his Germans. Then they bring a British list with Up and Adam. Again, this is a weird one. Second lieutenant, artillery observer, all that's pretty much standard. But look at this. 3 guard units of 10 men. With discipline, yeah, but they're not really close combat fighters, are they? But they're 10 men regulars. Do they want to fight close combat with regulars that hasn't got tough fighter? Maybe. Maybe that's actually what they're trying to do here. Gurkhas, 8 men with SMGs. Yeah, they're a close combat unit. Engineers, 8 men, flamethrower. Yeah, okay. More survivable, I guess. Flamethrower team, sniper team, inexperienced medium mortar, Pier team, 25 pounder, Humber, so light AT gun and an MMG, a Stuart, that's the darker version, and a Jeep and a truck. All of it really interesting. None of it where I'm like, okay. My main question is why the Ab and Adam? If you're running guards against most opponents, you're not going to charge because those guards will be shot to pieces before they get into close combat. So why? I'm not sure. The Spanish always surprise me, don't they? And then a Soviet platoon here, 15 order dice, a little low, but not massively so. Second lieutenant, veterans, 6 men, Panzerfaust, tough fighters, very, very good. Scout squad, 5 men, SMGs, assault engineers with the flamethrower and Panzerfaust, SMGs. Oh, these units are terrifyingly good. Cavalry squad, 8 men, carbines. I think these are mounted though. Free rifle squad, sniper, medium mortar, inexperienced. Dogmine, and 2 Tank Hunters with Panzerfausts. Again, a lot of forward deployers in this list. I'm seeing this more and more from different Soviet players. Medium Howitzer, Stuart, Recce, that's the Dachau Recce Stuart, and a truck with an MMG. For me, yeah, you have all you need, but what are you going to put extra in that truck? You need something extra in the truck, right? It's 12-man capacity. Maybe put one of the veteran squads in there, because then you deliver 4 Panzerfausts and a flamethrower once you get out of that truck. That's pretty cool. Um, so yeah, Spanish always messes with my head. Always. The second team here is Denmark as well. This is the Denmark, the Jutland Company, and they are a bunch of local players who's trying to become international players as well. So they're looking to go to international tournaments. Jesper, the captain, went with us to Holland to the Dutch nationals. Did okay, but a lot of them are just looking for that opportunity, that go for them to do well in international tournaments. So this is their first shot at that. They're ranked third in this group, and they are bringing a Soviet platoon here with a second lieutenant, Bielski Partisans. Lovely. Vengeance. They have that special rule where if they're playing against Germans who bring SS, and almost all the German lists do, they become fanatic. So please, 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 that is a thing. Try to match them up against some SS and watch them go. 15 men, yeah, they are good. Mongolian cavalry, very, very good, very large unit. Buda volunteers, pretty cheap, 6 men, regulars. Mounted recon, we know them, we love them. They're just so good. Panzerfaust and flamethrower, and they can leave 1 man behind. It's perfect. Rifle squad, sniper, heavy mortar, inexperienced, tank hunters, 3 of those. I would ideally have 1 or 2 dog teams here, but the tank hunters are always interesting. Look at that, one of them is a 4-man unit. An M30, just to spread out the unit, the enemy a little bit, and a Tokarev. How unusual, a Tokarev, not a Stuart. Love it. 2 Bren carriers. It's a lovely list. It's a lovely list. Lot of fighting power in the infantry choices, less so in the support. Second unit is up and Atom. No, it's Germany, not up. I think there's a mistake here. It says up and Atom. No, it doesn't. It's not up and Atom. It's German. It's Waffen-SS Lieutenant, Waffen-SS Squad with a Panzerfaust and assault rifles. A Jaeger Squad with anti-tank grenades. How unusual. Waffen-SS Pioneers, Panzerfaust flamethrowers, SMGs. Hair Grenadiers, 2 of those with Fausts, LMG team, sniper team, flamethrower team, medium mortar team, inexperienced, AT rifle, Nibelwerfer, motorcycle, and a Darker Panzer, some transport. Very solid German list here. This is more or less what I term a greatest hits of Germany list. There's a little bit of difference in the infantry choices, where a greatest hit would typically have a Brandenburger somewhere in there, but it's just very, very decent. Is it enough to make Germany great again? We don't know yet. Let's see what happens. And then the final list is an American list, second lieutenant, and this is Jesper's, by the way. I am absolutely certain of it. 17 order dice, very good order dice count. Regular engineers, BAR, no flamer. So it's all just skirmish infantry here. US Armored Infantry mortar, and this is a clever one. They have a light mortar, 9 men, but they enable this double bazooka. Because it says in the entrance that if you take one of these, you can take an extra bazooka choice. That is very, very clever. Sniper, medium mortar, double bazooka, very good anti-tank. Multi-rocket launcher, Recce Jeep, Stuart, Dodgers with MMGs, and a half-track. This is a very, very clever list. I think many of these lists are clever and slightly unusual. I really hope they do well. I'm not rating them to win this group. I think the Spanish have that, but before the Spanish take it, they're going to have to compete with another very, very good team, the Scottish. Now, the Scottish are bringing all good players, all-star players, I would even say. The first one is Phil's Soviets, 16 order dice. Phil is very good. He did very well at the Scottish Nationals, winning his first game. Then, unfortunately, he had a personal thing where he had to go. He did very well at Megatron. He was at the Dutch Nationals. He's very well versed right now in international tournaments. He has the experience. Sorry about that. Second lieutenant, double assault engineers with flamethrower, Panzerfaust, SMGs. Veterans, very, very good. Guards with an LMG and a Panzerfaust. I don't understand this unit, Phil. You're going to have to explain it to me at some point. Sniper team, heavy mortar with a spotter. 3 dog mines, just very good. Keeping all of those enemy tanks at bay. A heavy howitzer, that is what really makes the list. He's been running this for at least a year now, and it is terrifying. That 4-inch template is absolutely deadly. A gas jeep with an MMG, a steward, artillery tractor, and double Bren carriers for the engineers. This, I think, is the best version of Phil's heavy howitzer list that I've seen so far. It has a lot of other elements that can support the heavy howitzer. It's just very, very, very deadly. Little light on infantry, but hey, what can you do? Then we have the British list up and Adam. This I'm absolutely certain of is Graham Thompson. It's what he typically builds. I've seen this list from him many times in many different variations. So regular second lieutenant. This is the main surprise for me, that he spends the points on that. Artillery observer and 3 Gurkha Peras, veterans with SMGs. They're going to go in Bren carriers. He always does this. Royal Engineers, flamethrower, Para stubborn, all that jazz. Okay. Sniper, regular. Flamethrower team, regular. Medium mortar, spotter. 25 pounder, regular with a spotter. Stackhound, steward, and a few Bren carriers. Pretty much standard. Very, very good. Very strong British build. I'm not sure about the Up and Adam on this build though. I disagree massively with this way of running Gurkhas, but it is a way and it has worked for Graham. So I can't argue with the results, can I? I just think it's a waste. Because the Gurkhas are going to sit in Bren carriers most of the time, many of them at least. And I don't think they're effective. So maybe that's just me. Then we have the Scottish team captain, that is Alistair. As the Unicom brings his USA, I think that this will be his Confederate Army stand-in models, alternative history army, which is lovely painted, by the way. Second lieutenant, infantry squads, BARs, 3 skirmish units, very nice base. Double engineers, 8-man, perfect for a truck, a Dodge truck. Flamethrower, BAR in one of them. Sniper team, veteran. Does it need to be veteran? Maybe. Does make it more survivable. Flamethrower team, regular. Needs a jeep. Regular heavy mortar with a spotter. War dog for that very cheap ordered ice. Multi-rocket launcher, inexperienced. Recon jeep. Sherman howitzer. Love this. Love this. Look at that. It's even veteran. So the I think it has the gyro stabilizer as well, which makes it really terrifying. That's a really good Sherman. It is expensive, but a really good one. 2 Dodgers with MMGs and a Jeep for all those flamethrowers. That is a good squad, and it's something that Alistair has played quite a lot. He knows how to work this. I think he can do well with this. I think he really can. So I think that the Spanish may take this group, but I think the Scottish will be right behind them. And then the final two teams, I think, will be fighting for the bottom two places, because the final team is the second German team, which is the Germany Luftwaffe. I don't know who these players are at all. Haven't seen them, but they have interesting lists. Look at this. The first one is a Soviet list with 66 guys in it. So that's a lot of bodies, 23 order dice. That is multiple small units, MSU. So he brings a second lieutenant inexperienced, two men. He brings a frontman commissar, 2 men. He brings a polytruck, 2 men. He brings a commissar, 2 men. Look at all of that. That is 4 small team units. That's insane. And then on top comes the Scout Squad, 6 men. The Bielski Partisans, 6 men. I mean, that is just an insane amount of small units here. He's flooding the table with his units. Sniper team, regular, 2 men. Heavy mortar, inexperienced, 4 men. Dog mines, veteran, 2 men. Dog mine. Veteran tank hunter team. An autocannon, a gas jeep, a Katusha, and then trucks. I'm not sure what the trucks are for. Maybe they're there just to bring the MMGs to support all the rest. The Bren carrier, what would you put in that? I have no idea. I have no idea at this point what you would. Maybe the lieutenant and the dog mines, or I don't know. This is He's flooding the table with small units here, and that is going to be interesting to see if that works. We have yet to see MSU make its way into the top bracket of international tournaments. This might do it, but I'm not sure. Then they bring an American list, 17 order dice, second lieutenant, military police corps, 5 men, inexperienced, very cheap, US Marines with bars, lovely skirmishers, engineers, again, also very, very nicely decked out, sniper team, regular, assault squad, 6 men for that extra unit. I love it. Inexperienced medium, inexperienced heavy mortar, a lot of heavy mortars. Bazooka team, 114 millimeter multi-rocket launcher, inexperienced, recon jeep, Stewart, and Dodgers with MMGs. Lot of Dodgers. You don't need all those Dodgers. Something for the bazooka team, something for the engineers. That would be enough for me. I'm not massively a fan of this American list. We'll see how it does. It is a skirmish list, and as such, it's pretty good. There's nothing in it that's off. For me, it's just fairly standard for what you would expect Americans to bring. Then finally, a German list of 18 order dice. Waffen-SS second lieutenant, inexperienced, 2 men. Waffen-SS squads, regulars with LMGs. Not a massive fan of this either. Storm Pioneers, 5 men, flamethrower, SMGs. Brandenburgers, love the Brandenburgers. Spartruppen, also good. LMG team, lovely. Sniper team, flamethrower team, oh. Heavy mortar, inexperienced, lots of heavy mortars. Panzerschreck, this is too expensive for me. Nebelwerfer, inexperienced. 222, I love the 222, it looks so cool. I wish it wasn't open topped. And a Panzerwerfer, so this is double multi-rocket launcher, and then a lot of transport. Oh, I'm not sure all the transport is needed. Something for the flamethrowers and the Storm Pioneers, yes. Maybe even for the Panzerschreck, but then the rest is just too much. Yeah. For me, predictions will be like this. I think that the Spanish will take this group. I think Scotland will be number 2 by quite a margin. I think the Danish Jutland team will be 3rd, and I think the Germans here will struggle because they have obvious weaknesses. But again, I may be surprised. So to everyone going, I'll see you in a minute, and let's have a lovely time. Great. Cheers.